Welcome back, everybody, to the Real South Dakota Men YouTube channel. Today we have 3 out of the 4 boys with us because Nick is too shy to be on camera. He's shoveling right now.
As it's snowing.
As it is, yes, as it's snowing. Today we thought we'd do something a little bit different with you guys. We posted on our Instagram story. Check us out right here, Real South Dakota Men. We posted on our Instagram story. Send us your questions. We're filming a Real South Dakota Men Q and A. We'll do these every so often, you know, as we gain more subscribers and stuff. So I think we just jump right into it after we roll the intro. Perfect. All right.
First question, why does Caleb eat in every single video?
Full food.
Because Caleb is fat.
We are sponsored, guys. Wahi Light and Sound.
Wahi Light and Sound paid for the first round of shirts. Thank you. All right, let's jump right into it. Isaac Lowe, Nick's brother, one of the Real South Dakota boys, asked, "What are you going to do with your dirt bike, and do you have any plans to get a new one in the future?" Well, I would say, as far as that, it's pretty. I'm gonna ride. What are you laughing at?
McAfee protection has expired.
Watching Audacity record this is very distracting for Caleb. But anyways, as far as any plans to get a new dirt bike, I mean, obviously I'm going to ride it for a little bit. Haven't even ridden it. There's 3 inches of snow on the ground right now.
Rode it once.
I rode it once next to Caleb's car, but I'm going to ride it for a little bit, and if at the end of the season or middle of the season, probably towards the end, because I don't know if I'd be able to get a new one right away, but I would definitely consider, if it's not powerful enough, because it's all stock, maybe selling it and seeing if a better one pops up on Craigslist or something. But yeah, for right now, it's the Real South Dakota bike, and that's how it's gonna stay for the moment. Caleb, you want to read the next one?
How long have you all been friends? Well, it goes back to first off, Nick and I were basically the first friends, I guess. I mean, Nick and I lived next to each other, and we grew up basically going to each other's house, walking over every morning. I'd go over there in the morning when Nick would have peach trees. We'd go over there and eat peach pancakes in the morning. And then Shop and I were friends since swimming lessons, correct?
Yeah, we were in swimming lessons when we were like 4 years old, and then me and Caleb kind of hung out a little bit, and then me and Meech at a swim meet. I used to be a pretty big Pokemon nerd, and when I was probably about 10 or so, I saw this kid also playing Pokemon at the Spearfish swim meet, so I went over and started playing Pokemon with him. I think the first time we all really hung out was Caleb's 11th birthday party, which was quite an adventure.
Is that the one where I had the boot on?
That was the machete one.
Yeah, that was
I had a boot on my foot, but my mom let me take it off for the birthday party because it was a pretty big birthday party.
Yeah. Caleb got a machete and grappling hook and stuff. That question was asked by Thomas Frankenhoff.
And Meech, when did we become friends with that? Was that
First grade.
First grade, yep.
Alright.
What's the most manly South Dakota thing to... Caleb, I can't read your freaking handwriting.
What's the most manly South Dakota thing to do?
And
that was asked by Sarah Hemmelman.
Well, obviously be a part of this YouTube channel. That's got to be
that's like
towards the top of the list. Meech, what is, in your opinion, the most manly thing a South Dakotan can do?
Live in South Dakota?
That is a pretty big...
That is a pretty big one.
That's a big point. I'd say hunting. That'd be another pretty big one.
Hunting?
Hunting, yeah. But there are real South Dakota men out there that don't hunt, I will say.
Mm-hmm.
But...
another one, when did you guys become friends?
By Jance.
By Jance? That's supposed to say Jance?
Yes,
okay, Jance. Yeah, Jance asked that question. Yeah, 7 years ago was when we all started hanging out as buds and such.
Justin Hewlett asked the realest South Dakotan.
Who
is the realest South Dakotan?
Me, obviously. Next question. Jessica Hayes asks, why do you like South Dakota?
The best state ever. I mean, obviously.
Because it's where we're forced to live. No, guys, South Dakota is a very underrated state. Most people, it's nice being able to drive full speed on the highway pretty much all the time.
And I mean, if you think about it, there isn't that many people, so we get to live free, I guess. Like you can go to Omaha, New York, Chicago, and you're just kind of locked in a sardine can driving down the streets. And here, you can drive from point A to point B with seeing 3 cars parked along the road if you're really trying. I mean,
Mitch, what is your favorite thing about South Dakota?
I mean, there's not a lot of people here, and that's kind of nice.
Mm-hmm. It's very beautiful too.
and the freedom too. You know, like
Mm-hmm.
you're just free to
You can.
breathe fresh air, I guess.
You're just free to go in your skivvies in your backyard and touch off as many pistols as you want in town, and no one's gonna bat an eye at you. Next question.
Okay. Whoa.
We'll add an animation of that. Spencer Wadeen asks, what qualifies you as a real South Dakota man? Being a real South Dakota man, there's no set guidelines. It's a spirit is the thing. I mean, you can live in Delaware, you can live in Canada, Afghanistan, South America.
You can be a woman.
You can be a woman, and it's all in just the spirit of being a real South Dakota man, just exemplifying good morals, just helping your fellow man. I mean, being straight white male Christian, that also helps. But
That definitely.
no, we'll edit that out. Just being just a good person all around. I mean, any kind of good person who's willing to be adventurous and try new things and just kind to everyone, they can be a real South Dakota man. Doesn't matter who or what you are. And then Abinell Simpleton asks, how do you be a real South Dakota man? Well, I mean, to be a real South Dakota man, like, in title, you have to be a part of this YouTube channel. That's just kind of a given.
That's
But
the
like,
necessary thing for that aspect of real South Dakota man. But it goes back to the spirit of South Dakota.
yeah.
I mean,
but yeah, if you want the title, shut up. If you want the title of real South Dakota man, I mean, buying our merch helps. That's all the main questions we have. We have a couple more that, I mean, do you want to look at some of the other ones that are on our... There was a lot of statements that were kind of derogatory and hurtful that we got.
we'll address these.
Yeah, we
evil
will
comments.
address these comments. But thank you guys all for the questions. Seriously, this is kind of a fun video to see. And yeah, see, Annabelle asked us a bunch of hurtful comments. Like, some of them were kind of self-explanatory, like who's in charge? Me. What boys are even a part of your clique? Us four, pretty much. And where's the better content at? That one hurt a little bit.
That one
touched.
Hey, we're improving.
Yeah, we are improving. We're buying better editing software with your shirt money. Let's see, who else? Canyon Jones asked us, are we going to Turf Wars? Maybe. It's kind of all of them, honestly.
Pause for a second.
Well, there was some other inappropriate ones.
What the heck happened?
It got turned off, I think.
Okay, la. We're back. Back at full power here. We hit the surge strip with the notebook.
So if there's some bad audio, we apologize.
Yes.
Shop's pretty loud. You'll be able to hear him.
Yes.
Couple inappropriate questions that we will leave out. And the final question comes from Talon Grease, and he says, how big does one have to be to qualify as a real South Dakota man? Meech is the shortest person in our group, and he is 5'8", so 5'8" is the minimum height requirement to be a real South Dakota man.
We know that's what you were asking, Callie.
Yes. Well, guys, that's all the questions we have for today. Thank you guys so much for sending your questions in. It was kind of cool to... We didn't know how many we'd actually get. We actually got quite a few. Just another reminder, our shirts are back in stock for a little while.
And
yeah.
sweatshirts. If you guys want a sweatshirt, either email us, DM us, just let us know somehow. If you see us in person, somehow just let us know if you want one. They'll be...
Okay, here's how the sweatshirt deal's gonna work, because we've had a few people ask for it. There'll be a 2-week period where you guys can give us, the sweatshirts are gonna be $30. There'll be a 2-week period where if you want sweatshirts, give us money, put your name on a list, tell us your size, we will get them ordered. After that 2 weeks, that's it. No one gets sweatshirts after that. Very limited run. So, just remember that 2 weeks after this video drops is how long you guys have. You will have until the 30th of February to get them in.
Guido.
I know, March 2nd. Alright guys, that's all we have for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. We will catch you on the next Real South Dakota Man video. Stay safe.